Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's Monday, May 12th, 2025. Guys, this is starting a new week. We're here, it's a brand new week filled with new opportunities. We're here to capitalize on these opportunities. Again, guys, not worried about the wins and losses. 100% focused on the process. We're on a couple-day losing streak here, but we're confident with our plan. We're confident, we trust the probabilities, we trust our strategy. And today we're going to continue to execute our strategy the way we've been doing for this whole month. So one trade a day for the month of May continues today. We're going to take a look at the chart, see what levels we might have, and any trades we might take. Okay, guys, so here we are on the charts. Again, guys, build consistency with you guys' approach. I do the same thing every single morning. You guys know this. NQ hourly on the right, ES hourly on the left. Mark out any pivots here, up here. This is a daily pivot that I have. Daily pivot marked out on NQ as well. If you guys see here, price gapped up overnight, Friday to Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon open. That big price gap you guys see here in the chart, and then it just continued higher. Similar thing on ES, gapped up, pushed up, been pushing up all night long. You guys see here is currently giving a pullback on the hourly. What I'm expecting here is a price come down, tap into the 50% on the daily, and potentially give a setup there and a bounce and a continuation higher, maybe to the high of day, even to come test out this daily high up here that I have marked out on the chart. If that does not happen, it's going to be a very long waiting day. The only other pivot I have on the chart here on NQ is all the way down here, which was the session open, which is also the session low. It might take a little bit to get down here if price does. You guys can see over here, NQ is currently up 3.25%, up $650. So it was all the way up here, so it was a lot higher. But again, we don't control any of that. So what we're going to do is just be patient today. Monday, not much in terms of news today. I was checking the news events, but nothing much going on. We're just going to be patient. We're going to be here. We're going to be waiting. I'll update you guys periodically throughout the day and see what other levels create, because you guys know as the candle closes, as the hourly candle closes, some new levels might develop. But my only plan currently is to tap into 50, a potential rejection and a bounce and a continuation higher. I will update you guys in a bit, and I'll let you guys know. I'll be back. All right, guys, here we are. If we could get this candle close above this gap here, we're going to be in a long. Okay, so we are in there. So the reason behind it, I accidentally forgot to mention it. This gap here, you guys see this very large gap. Once price comes in, taps into that, that's another valid zone for me. So you guys might have seen here, price came, tapped into this gap right here, boom. Gave the reaction. Here's a decent 10-point size gap here. Once price closes above, you guys know that is my entry signal. That is my trigger for me to get in. I can't avoid that. No ifs, ands, or buts. You got to jump in on it once it's a valid setup, and that was a valid setup for me. So we are in the long now. Not much for me to do here other than just sit around and wait for either my stop loss to get hit or my take profit to get hit. So I'll go ahead and update you guys here periodically. Again, guys, not much for me to do here. It's just basically a waiting game, and I'll update you guys shortly, all right? So I'll be back in a bit. All right, guys, that was a quick and pretty painless trade. Was in it there. Went in my favor there for a bit. Came back, took me out for full -1R. It is what it is. Apparently, when you have all these random Trump news come out, talk about tariffs and stuff, that's how price acts. And you guys see there, pretty volatile. Took me in. Gave me the entry, took me out right away, and is currently just chopping around down here. So it is what it is. That's the first trade of the week, first loser. Here you guys can see the accounts, -$250, another red day, 4 red days in a row. It's okay, guys. Here you guys can see one trade, 0 winners, 1 loser, -$250. Here's the executions. Was in the trade for a minute and 26 seconds. Again, it is what it is. We can't control that, guys. Here you guys see my fund futures, -$260. Tradeify accounts as well, -$260. Quick day here, barely 6:58. We're already done on the day. Feels good to be done with the day. It sucks that it was a loser. But again, we don't control that, guys. We came here, we were patient, we were disciplined, we executed once the trade presented itself. Long term, I do believe the edge will begin to play out, and we will get the winning streaks the same way we're on a 4-day losing streak right now. We'll be on a 4-day winning streak eventually, and the winners will outday the losses. So again, guys, it is what it is. We don't control the outcomes in trading. We need to be willing to understand that. We took a loss. We move on. Tomorrow we'll come back, possibly probably take a winner, might take another loss. You don't know. And the accounts are decent. They're still alive. We'll continue to push them, and we'll be back tomorrow. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.